Well, hello and welcome to yet another Doctor Who game, and this time it's going to be The Lonely Assassins. I actually played a little bit of this game when it originally came out, but I never finished it. I only played like 30 minutes of it. And I remember I didn't like it very much, but I don't remember why. So I decided, since we are streaming all of the Doctor Who games, I basically streamed all of them except for this one. So might as well give it a shot on stream. Hopefully this time around I will actually be able to finish it, and hopefully we will enjoy our time. This is of course with the 13th Doctor, so we shall see how it goes. Let's start a new game. Yes. And let's see what happens. Please enter your pattern to unlock. Well, if only I knew. Remaining attempts too. Cool. Self-destruct initiated. Well, that's a rough start, that's for sure. Ooh, Osgood, okay. Osgood was mostly in the 11th Doctor stories and 12th Doctor stories. This is probably the first time we will see her alongside 13th Doctor, unless I am forgetting something. Downloading Osgood.os, okay. Petronella Osgood, restarting device. Welcome. Alrighty, let's answer the phone.
Lawrence, at last. Oh, the way you've been avoiding my calls, anyone would think I was your mother. This isn't your mother, by the way. Well, unless there's been a horrendous mix-up with a time fracture. But I think you're not Lawrence, which means Lawrence is still missing. Okay, I've not got long, so just listen. I've a funny feeling an old friend of mine made sure this phone fell into your hands, which means you're the right person for the job. The job being, find Lawrence. I can't stress how important that is. Think yellow highlighter and circled in red several times. Yes, that important. Right, my friends call me Petronella. You can call me Osgood. I'm an investigator, looking into the odd, the unexplained, anything on Earth or even beyond. And I've only just realized what a massive remit that is. No wonder I need your help. You and me are going to sift through clues, codes, and face some terrifying enemies. Sound like fun? Look, gotta go. But I'll be in touch, because you and me, we've got a game.
Alrighty then. I think I remember now why I didn't like this game when I originally played it when it came out. I think I really didn't like that it's taking place inside of a phone. You know? Oh my god, she be spamming. Let's see what she be texting. Thanks for taking my call. Now let me tell you what this is all about. That phone belongs to a man named Lawrence, who's connected to a rather fabulous person of interest. Problem is, Lawrence seems to be missing in action. We can choose a reply. Let's go with the middle one, because I'm curious what she will say. Cannot you investigate this yourself? Under normal circumstances, yes. But I do think you were meant to help me with this. Besides, you have our best lead to Lawrence, his phone. Alrighty then. How can I help? I need to find Lawrence. So you can help me by going through his phone. There might be clues in there as to where he's gone. Sounds easy enough. Great. Hang on, I might have something useful for you. I have installed a scanning kit on the phone. It'll highlight any potential clues if it works. Best give the kit a bit of a test drive. Great, how do I do that? Let's start with getting a picture of Lawrence. He's bound to have one somewhere on his phone. Why do you need his picture? That's actually a good question, because she assumably knows how he looks like. It looks like he's locked some of the phone data using facial recognition. If we can steal his face, then we can access that data. Okay, the face bit sounds a bit creepier than I intended, sorry. Wouldn't they have his picture somewhere in the archives? Also, hello there, Vonix, nice to see you arrive. Oh, that's a good question. You can bug his phone, but you cannot get his picture? Could you just get the photo, please? You know what? Let's do that. Let's leave the chat messenger. Let's go into the gallery. There is 20 photos. Some of them are quite interesting. Let's look through them. Yo, you can zoom in. Okay. I don't see anything suspicious. Some beer over here. Why are the pillows put like that? I never seen a pillow be put like this on a bed. A healthy snack, alrighty. Ooh, this looks like the area where the 13th Doctor regenerated, kind of. Probably isn't, but still, looks kind of similar. What the heck is with your face? I don't know if you guys can see it, but it looks like it's been like censored, sort of. So cool ducks. Even more cool ducks, yo. I wonder if they are paid actors. Probably not, though. Yo, she's been spooked by something. One of these ducks is a Zygon. For sure. What's on the news? I cannot read it, it's a bit blurry. Forest picture, huh? I don't see anything suspicious. Nothing on the train. What are those? What the heck are those? I cannot imagine wearing green shoes. Although I guess it's kind of a vibe, especially if you go into a forest. Okay, this looks tasty. Not sure what that is. Yo, kitten with a fox plushie. Absolutely adorable. Some feet. That's a weird picture to have in a game. But alright. That looks like diabetes. Nice. And of course, the origin of Doctor Who. London. I kind of wanna go someday into London and check out some of the areas where Doctor Who was recorded, you know. I think that would be quite nice. I think this is Lawrence. Then there is, of course, last picture, which doesn't seem to be of any use. Okay. Well, let's do this. I need to scan his face already. Clue found. Lawrence's photo. A photo of Lawrence, the original owner of the phone, is in your possession. Alrighty. Sounds like a plan. Time to DM it, I suppose. Got it. Excellent work. Since you've scanned the photo, could you send it to me, please? Of course. There you go. Male and approximately Lawrence's age. It's him, alright? Does she really not know how Lawrence used to look like? Got it. There is clearly more files in there, but they are corrupted or something. It is odd. Okay, so what do we do now? Take a look through the new files, would you? See if you can find out more about Lawrence and what he's been doing recently. Might give us a clue as to where he's gone. What do you already know about Lawrence? That's a good question. Not much. Male in his 40s, worked in a shop that sold old books and rare DVDs. Now owns said shop. Oh, I misinterpreted who Lawrence was. I thought Lawrence was like a employee of Unit or something, since he's had Osgood in the phone, but apparently not. Also runs a movie club, it seems. And why exactly are you looking for him again? That's a good question. This will explain everything, maybe. Well, what little do I know about Lawrence tells me that he could lead me to someone I've been looking for. Someone rather important. Let's stay focused. Go through the entire phone. If you can find anything interesting, scan it and I will take a look. Good luck. And the glitched stuff is no longer glitched. Let's start with browser. Recently visited and bookmarks. Recently visited Alabama's blue box. Yo, I see TARDIS over there in the corner. Some of the most interesting puzzles in history are some of the smallest. One of these is the mystery of the Montgomery Blue Box, an enigma that has stumped local historians for decades. In December 1955, an incongruous blue-painted telephone box appeared in an alleyway in Montgomery, Alabama. Nobody knew where it came from, but reports suggest it was not there the previous day. Written records show that inquiries from the local populace were met with confusion by county authorities. They had no record of this installation. Officials were sent to inspect the box, but by the time they arrived it had vanished as suddenly as it appeared. The only visual evidence we have of this existence and the only clue to its origins is a single photograph of the box taken by a local reporter. Man, this is a really long text. Historians have identified it as a British police box. These were kiosks or call boxes once used in the UK. They enabled police and members of the public. We all know what police boxes are. Let's skip that. Experts generally agree that the box in question probably originated from Great Britain in the early 1960s. This raises more questions than it solves. What was a British phone box doing in Alabama? Where did it come from and where did it go? How did a phone box from the 1960s appear in a photograph from 1955? Some investigators have claimed that the blue box was not a police box and it was instead some kind of a prop constructed by hoaxers. Proponents of this counter theory have pointed out that the windows are wrong. Updates. Since originally running this story, we've been contacted by several readers who have heard similar legends of the blue box. We have had reports of wooden phone kiosks being spotted in the Punjab in 1947, Tibet in 1935, and most bizarrely allegations of two blue boxes spotted in Ypres in 1914. We will be bringing you more updates soon. And we can apparently scan this, which is Alabama's blue box. I wonder what will Osgood say about that. Now let's go check this. The drumline's disappearance. This doesn't look familiar. Urban legends claim Western Remnants is a haunted house with a history steeped in mystery and death. Once a fine home in the boroughs of London, the building has long since fallen into disrepair. Its once luxurious decor has been the victim of neglect and wonders, although in recent years its reputation has deterred most uninvited visitors. Many have walked by Western Remnants without realizing its paranormal significance, but its rundown appearance hides a dark history. The written histories of the property are contradictory and confusing. Some say the house once belonged to the Sutwells, a married couple of discreet wealth, who lived there happily for many decades. Their tenancy ended when they mysteriously vanished in the late 1960s. Nobody knows how or when this happened, but the place fell into disrepair after their departure. Whatever the explanation, they weren't the last people to disappear from Western Drumlins. Some say as many as 12 individuals have gone missing after being seen in the vicinity of the house. Despite a number of police inquiries over the decades, none of the missing people have ever been found. And in a sinister twist, we can reveal that no investigation has ever unearthed evidence or even an indicator of how or why they disappeared. Whatever the truth behind this mystery, there is a lingering danger in Western Drumlins that much of, at least, is as stone cold. Something I cannot read. Is this by any chance the same house that was in the Blink episode of Doctor Who? I don't think it's the same one, but if it is, then it would be connected to the Weeping Angels, which explains why the thumbnail of this game has Weeping Angels in it. But I suppose we will see. Let's check out the third page, which is Delve into Realities Yet Discovered and Untold Till Now. Alabama's Blue Box we already seen. Number stations still on air. Number stations are covered, coded, radio, something. It be glitching. Let's scan the glitches. Want your very own star? Click the link below for more info. Sure. I cannot click on show me. That's unfortunate. Clue found. Corrupted website. A corrupted fragment found in a website article on mysterious number station. I kind of wanted to see the website for the stars, but oh well. And we already seen the Tremlin's disappearance. Alrighty. Page number 4. It do be loading. Sparrow and Nightingale, antiquated books and rare DVDs, singing stories of the past and the present and the future. How we are giving back to the community. Founded in 2008, Sparrow and Nightingale is an independent shop based on community and care. Maintained by the Nightingales, the store houses an exciting collection of diverse stories, both in physical and digital format. Our titles are skillfully curated with the intent to inspire, celebrate, and remember. We donate 20% to local charities, we promote local talent, and admission is always free. There is always room for you. Join the Sparrow Book Club of the Nightingale Movie Club, meet new friends, experience an adventure, and have a discussion at our monthly meetings. We select titles from a variety of genres, so there is something for everyone. Man, that looks freaking tasty. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a latte or like a dessert, but it looks tasty. Find comfort and warm your heart with a delectable pastry and hot coffee at our in-house coffee. Well, that's the explanation. Right around the corner. Hours of opening. Doesn't seem like there is anything on this page that we can scan. Into the unknown. This is the same thing that was over here. And this bookmark is also the same as the one that was over there, which kind of makes me wonder why the bookmarks are even here. Kind of waste of space, you know, but that's alright. Can we search? Nah, we can only go into the previously visited stuff. Alrighty. Okay, that's the objectives. We don't care about objectives. We just wanna explore for now. Ooh. Let's call the Saint Children's Hospital. Unfortunately, the line is busy. Alrighty. I'm willing to bet that at least one of these numbers will respond. There is so many of them too. Let's try Alexis Lee. Line is busy. Maybe we will be able to do calls later. Maybe right now the line is busy for everyone. I still wanna try though, because you can never be too sure. Another line busy. Okay. Let's try Banto. Of course it's also busy. Let's try Balrog. Is that even a real name? Isn't there a Balrog's game? Or was that Baldur's game? Oh well, it's busy. Let's call that. You know what? That could work. Okay, family cannot be contacted. How about Daza? Also busy. I am thinking all of these are probably busy. Which is unfortunate, but let me try 911. Also busy. Well, now that I think about it, maybe UK doesn't use 911. Maybe they have a different emergency number. Not too sure. Let's check emails. Okay, so we messaged the Nightingale book club. Alrighty. I write regarding the recent renovations on my property. I understand that the construction works can cause inconvenience to those around, and for that I apologize. That said, I must ask to refrain from harassing me any further. What do I do on my own property is my business, and I am well within my rights to carry out whatever works I choose on my own home. If you do not desist, you will be hearing from my lawyer. Regards, Edward Wright. This was a response to me sending something which I cannot see. Also, there is PS. I should add that I do not appreciate your childish scare tactics. I do not believe for one solitary moment the outlandish tales you tell about my property. I see them for what they are. Poisonous poppycock, Mr. Nightingale. Poisonous poppycock. What the heck is a poppycock? That sounds like a really funny word that I never heard in my whole life. That's yet another clue. Then we have this over here. Dear Nightingale, excellent news. Your order has been successfully delivered. You've earned the following store credit points. Have a nice day. Also, thank you for shopping with us at Henrik's department store. We've received your order on February 13, 2021. Kindly note that it has been updated to the following status on our website. To review your order, please click on the link below. At Henrik's, we value your patronage. Rest assured, our team is hard at work fulfilling your order. Please allow a period of 1 to 3 days before your parcel is ready for shipment. And what did we order? I do not know. Man, do I need to remember this? 574. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna write it down. 574320. Is there anything else? Maybe my name? What do we need? Order ID, order date. Order date is February 13, 2021. Feb 13, 2021. Okay. I should have everything needed to do this. So the parcel number is 574320 and the date should be February 13, 2021. No. Dang it, how do I go back? Do I need to put 0 before it? Yes, I do. Okay. 2021. No results found. What the heck? Did I type it in incorrectly? Maybe if I do deliver. Ooh, there we go. Okay. So we now know the address, which is Timber Street. We ordered standard latex balloons, 50 of them. Lager standard beer cake, vintage disco mirror ball, rose gold birthday banner, and silly string. So I assume this is a parcel intended to celebrate the grand opening of the new store. It's a decent clue. It's a decent clue. What the heck? I am getting called by Lawrence. Okay, jump scare. Also, unfortunately, I do not speak gibberish, so I have no idea what he was talking about. In any case, there is one more email we need to check. Dear Mr. Lennox, thank you for your email. Allow me to go over the events of this unfortunate day you chose to enter our shop. You ordered a chicken parmesan salad. That sounds nice. When this was brought to you, you asked if there was meat in it, to which the reply was obviously yes. You then flew into a raging temper and informed us that you do not eat meat. Why would I eat chicken parmesan salad? Why would I order it if I don't eat meat? That's confusing. While you somehow managed to misunderstand the word chicken on the menu, our staff was kind enough to offer you a replacement meal. You responded by throwing your plate and culturally onto the floor. At this point, our staff had no choice but to escort you off the premises. Also, that uppity woman is my partner. Given your behavior, Mrs. Lennox, be thankful that we are not pressing charges. Please do not patronize us ever again. Mom always did say you were a crazy old bat. Cheerio. Also, this is Amy Lennox here. I do hope you remember my name. I was a friend of your mom. How are you, my dear? I haven't seen you since you were a wee lad. It pains me to write this, but I had a most unsatisfactory experience at your establishment the other day, and I wanted to bring the matter to your attention. I was at your cafe for lunch, and my order was completely wrong. Now, normally I wouldn't kick up a fuss, but the young lady on duty that day was rather uppity and rude when I voiced my complaint. I understand that it's hard to get good help these days, but you really must keep a close eye on your staff, my dear. Give an inch and they will take a mile. I always say, I suppose if your parents were around, they could have given you this guidance, but Auntie Amy is here to help. Seems like we have a case of a Karen on our hands. Alrighty. Cannot read the glitched stuff. That's the emails done. We can chat with Osgood over there, or we can go check out the chat history with Mr. Mo. You are bailing again, Larry. The campaign's been on pause for weeks. I know, sorry, but work is in the way, and I have other things going on. Maybe go ahead without me just this once. What? You are our only healer. Plus, Tommy's a complete murder hobo. It will be chaos. We should kick him out of the group if he keeps that up. See, this is why we need our cleric, his infinite wisdom. We'll just have to aim for a session after Daza's party. Are you sure you are okay with the planning since you are busy and all? Yada. Then there is a glitch that we can scan. Interesting. Let's close the errors before we proceed with the scan again. Corrupted chat. There we go. Wait, how many packs are you getting? Getting a cake, so on and so forth.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, man. I just got back and Dazza told me about Nats. You must be like crazy worried. But she's gonna turn up. You probably thought I was well out of order with my texts about the party. But obviously, I'll take care of all that. You need to focus on finding Nats. And hey, I'm here for you, Loz. Whatever you need. Even if it's just to talk. Don't be one of those dinosaurs who thinks talking about problems a mug's game. It helps, man. I should know. Listen, I'm gonna give you another bell later, okay? And we'll find her, yeah? You and her, you're gonna be together forever. Alright, later.
Alrighty then. Seems like we've been getting a lot of messages. Our last message was, I know, I'm the best. Need any help bringing stuff? Larry, don't leave me hanging, man. Oh yeah, we vanished. Mate, sorry about everything again. I'm here for you. You know that, right? Tell me if you need anything. Whether it's a bite to eat or just to take your mind off things, I can be here over in a flash. Are you okay? Please take care of yourself. Larry, mate, I know it's hard times, but don't go silent on me, eh? You are worrying me, man. If not, then ring Daza, Habish, or anyone, really. You know we've got you. I mean, I tried to call them, but all of their lines are busy, so... Larry, please talk to me. No one's seen you in days. Where are you? Unfortunately, he's offline. We got another clue out of it, though. Now, here is the polar opposite. Here is us spamming Sally. You'll do great things in America, I know it. The world isn't ready for Sally Sparrow. Oh, Larry, don't be so dramatic. I'm just moving across the pond. But thank you, Larry. So on and so forth. And I will send you a postcard to you peasants when I make it big here. Oh, shush. Sally is also offline. I don't wanna read through like private messages too much because it's mostly, by the looks of things, just filler. Not related to the main story. That's the package that we scanned already. Yeah, it has the same number. Cannot do anything with these. Then we have Katie over here. Happy birthday, Katie. It feels odd to say that again. I miss you, Katie. I miss you so much. I wish we spoke more, especially after Mom and Dad passed. To have you here. Hello? Katie? No, I'm so sorry. This isn't your sister. I didn't mean to interrupt, but well, there is no easy way to say this. My name is Graham. I'm the current owner of this number. Oh, God. My apologies, Graham. I should have known that the provider would have sold her number by now. I will stop. It's alright, really. I'm sorry for your loss, mate. Thanks, Graham. I appreciate it. Listen, you can keep sending messages if you want. I won't read them, promise. That is depressing. The offer still stands if you ever change your mind though. I will remember that. It's no problem. Well, hope you have a good day, and sorry about interrupting you. That is depressing. But with that being said, we scanned everything we could, so it's time to go talk to Osgood. Let's start by uploading... I guess let's take it chronologically. Let's start with... let's start with the party supplies. Looks like Lawrence was buying stuff for a party, including a disco ball. Groovy. Think we'll be invited once we solve this? That's a good question. If we solve this, I will throw you a party myself. What can we use here? Of course, the address. His own home address, I presume. Might need to swing by to make sure he's not been there lounging about all this while. Let's do apology. That explains the delivery from Henrik's. I don't like this. Sounds like something bad happened. I'm guessing Ned is someone important to Lawrence. So much so that he would drop everything for her. At least he had friends to lean on. That's a good response, thankfully. No one should have to go through difficult things alone. But if he lost his phone, it makes me question if he took up their offers to help. Something about this seems off, but that means we are headed in the right direction. Also, welcome back, Swanix. You had to wake up in a shower. Alrighty. Good to know. Corrupted chat. This isn't terribly encouraging. What's up? The item you scanned, thank you for doing that, by the way. It doesn't really fit with any of the existing data we found so far, which means we cannot use it to uncover more data. It could still be useful though. You are right. I am convinced this is significant somehow. It might not help us recover data, but I think it's a lead worth following. Keep going, I will let you know if anything interesting comes up. But how about the argument with Flynn? Sounds like a typical neighborhood thief. Outlandish tales, huh? What are the Lawrence have been spreading about Flynn's property? Seems like Mr. Nightingale was causing trouble. Indeed, but why? Lawrence must have had a reason to. This email sounds serious after all, unless of course he just found it entertaining to terrorize the man. Who knows, neighbors are weird. Understatement of the century. Too true. Forget the name of their prized corgi once and then its death glares from here on out. Not that I'm speaking from experience. It's not unusual to have problems with your neighbors, but for it to escalate this far, there must be something more to their dispute. Well, we know a bit more about our friend Lawrence now. What do you make of it all? Sounds a bit boring, TBH. Boring? This is a man's life. And I'm feeling that whatever lies at the heart of this mystery will be far from humdrum, whatever that word means. I suppose you are right. He do be a human. Back to Lawrence then, seems like an ordinary person. Except there is no such thing as an ordinary person, so what seems significant about Lawrence? He was planning for a party. Yes, which means that until very recently things were pretty settled for him, so if anything unusual happened in his life, it must have been in the last week. Most message about Nate felt important. Yes, I definitely think this is missing person is very significant. Certainly worth looking into. Sounds promising. Thank you for petting my cookie. I've also just realized that Lawrence hasn't tried to find the phone. This strikes me as very odd. It's not that odd. Most people hyperventilate if their phone is more than a foot away from them these days. They are essential. And he hasn't done any of the other find my phone things you would normally expect. But he did try to call his phone. We did receive a phone call. What? How did it slip by my sensors? Never mind that. What did he say? Where is he? These weird flashing images appeared. Yeah, there was a massive jump scare. And a lot of glitching. Not a regular call then, is it? I will see what I can do if it really is him trying to reach through. Perhaps the line was bad or whatever it is. It must have been serious. Maybe it's related to your person of interest. It is possible. You know, I didn't expect anything to come out of tapping Lawrence's phone, but I learned that my person of interest left some rather strange video recordings, which I traced back to a shop near here that specializes in rare DVDs. Lawrence was just one of the shop employees I tapped. Is that legal? That's a good question. Not by Earth law, probably, but well... Anyway, good theory, but I suspect there is something more to all this. We should see if Lawrence experienced any other unusual events in the past week. Where should I start? I've managed to use the data you scanned to recover more files. There might be more clues in those. Scan them, then we will see what we can piece together. Alrighty. Seems like we will be slowly uncovering more and more. I still have some clues to DM you though. Let's start with Alabama's blue box. Blue box, that must be the Doctor's space-time machine, the TARDIS. I don't have a record of it in Alabama though. But looks like this occurred around the time of the civil rights movement, specifically when Rosa Parks was resisting bus segregation. It was an iconic moment for the cause, you know, and the Doctor does like to be present at significant historical events. It is unfortunate that the episode this is referencing is kind of shit. I would give it like 3 out of 10. Because I agree it's a huge historical event and they kind of botched it. I would say. Very bad episode. I kind of wish some better writer made the Rosa Parks story. But oh well. Let's do with Doctor Who. Iconic. It's complicated, but long story short, that's my person of interest. I will keep tabs on him, her, them. It's hard to keep track, that's the problem with time-traveling aliens, I suppose. They don't always show up in the right order, and sometimes not always in the same body. But that old phone box is always a dead giveaway. A doctor in a police phone box seems a little incongruous, whatever that word means. They keep throwing words at me that I never heard in my life. Well, the Doctor's not really a doctor per se, and the box has nothing to do with the police. That phone box is actually a TARDIS. You could call it a spaceship, but it can travel through time as well. Why does Osgood leak such top secret information to a random stranger that just happened to find a phone? This seems like a huge, massive breach of secrecy. I feel like UNIT would definitely be against giving me this much information when I'm supposed to be just a stranger. But alrighty, I suppose. Time-traveling alien doctor, why not? I guess the writers of the game didn't really think too hard about it. It doesn't make any sense to be revealing this top secret information to the player. But logically speaking, I feel like it's kind of weird to just simply give away so much top secret information. Especially from Osgood, who should know better, you know. But oh well. That's the gist of it, yes. I have to say, all things considered, you are adjusting to all of this remarkably well. Anyway, this, oh my god, I cannot speak. This discovery proves my hunch. Lawrence has indeed looking for the doctor. I also suspect that the doctor has something to do with you getting a hold of Lawrence's phone. Let's go with maybe Lawrence phoned the doctor. Doubt it. Near impossible for any regular bloke to simply stumble across the doctor, but I have a niggling feeling that he might have stumbled into something else. We must focus on finding Lawrence, but if you come across any more references to the TARDIS or the doctor, do send them to me. That might give me some more leads on the doctor's current location. Keep investigating, please. You are doing a fabulous job. But we need more information about where Lawrence is now and what he's doing. Well, how about a corrupted website? What do you have to say for yourself about this? Aha, progress. Is that all? What kind of progress? The items are more like fragments, really. The two pieces you scanned connected to each other. But no new files then? No, not yet anyway. We still don't really know where this leads. We will get a better picture when we've got all the pieces. So keep calm and carry on scanning. My last piece of evidence is the drumline's disappearances. Now we will get the confirmation whether or not this is linked to the Blink episode. These urban legends websites always seem weirdly implausible, but I've stumbled across my fair share of leads on them before. I suppose when you actually discover something truly bizarre or improbable, you tend to share it with people who might believe you. Let's go with how do 12 people go missing like that? Honestly, you'd be surprised at how many people go missing without anyone noticing, but it seems our Lawrence notices these sort of things. At any rate, this will help with establishing Lawrence's thought process, so he's not the conventional sort. That could make things difficult. Okay. So, the Kate that Lawrence has been chatting with disappeared. I wonder if she was one of the 12 people to go missing on this location, which is why he has been researching it. That seems like a good theory, maybe. Let's check the new gallery. I assume that could be Kate, maybe. Not too sure what to think about this. Ooh. What the heck? Clue found. Corrupted photo. Okay. Excuse me, I still have a cough. Not too sure what this is. Some of these photos are quite cringe though, especially this one. Oh my god, this is even more cringe. What the heck? Someone special. Lawrence with his special someone. That must be Kate. I'm calling it now, that's gate. Downloads cannot be opened, neither can they be scanned. Anything new in here? Apparently not. Let's see, do we have a picture? We don't have a picture of Kate. Let's try calling Lawrence again. Line is busy. That makes sense since it's my phone, I suppose. Let's try calling Q. Alright, seems like we cannot call anyone at the moment. Let me drink some coffee real quick. Actually decided not to drink coffee and instead drink some water. Also, I don't know why it took me so long to realize that the background has shadows that are moving. Kind of spooky. Let's go read some emails. What the heck? I'm confused. Okay, Sacred Circle. You were mentioned in a comment by Jackpot in the following thread. Weird phone corruption. So this means the phone has been corrupted long before I found it. That's a good hint. Let's open the link. Anyone have familiar... Anyone... Ooh, it's on Reddit or something. Anyone here familiar with bugs? I'm 99% certain I've got some kind of a virus or bug on my phone. It's glitching everything out down to my last few security protocols as the MO. Worst part is so much data has been corrupted. Apologies to those waiting for my updates of Western Gremlins. Those batch of photos were the first to go. Might help if you tell us what kind of glitches made. Mostly just weird patterns of numbers, but now it feels like there is an image in those too. Everything keeps shifting though, so I cannot tell what I am looking for. I think I'm actually experiencing some kind of a phenomena on my phone, or it's in my phone, I don't know. The virus is just burning through my phone right now, corrupting everything. I've tried to delete the source file that I traced it back to, but it's like the virus is always 2 steps ahead of me. It's behaving like it's got mind of its own. And this is apparently a clue, so let's scan it. The really weird thing is I feel like something is watching me through the phone. Like it's slowly waking up and forcing me to look at it. Are you telling us you've got some eldritch horror on your phone? You are all looking for the unexplained, right? Here it is, and I'm getting these strange dreams, hallucinations. Even when I am awake, I keep thinking that my arms are turning into stone. It keeps moving, the pictures. I look away for a brief second and it gets closer. You were right. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Western Rumblings don't go there. Don't go. Take a breather, mate. It'll be alright. It's too late. It's here, watching me. Well, that's unfortunate. There is apparently multiple scannable things from Nightingale. Does anyone know anything about this house? Doesn't seem like this page has any clues on it. That's way too much to read, so I'm not gonna read it, but it's basically just a discussion about the mysterious house where 12 people disappeared. Called them ghost lines. Ghost calls. Someone dials the line, but all you hear is silence. You think it's a joke, maybe an honest mistake, so you think to hang up, but then this feeling of dread crawls up your spine. So it seems like people that were missing started making scary phone calls, which is interesting, to say the least. Doesn't seem like there is anything scannable in here. I don't wanna read through all the comments because there is too much text. Tales from the war. Not relevant in any way to the current story. What's this? Well, we don't download a random file from the internet. Definitely not gonna bite us in the ass later. Though we already have some virus in our phone anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. Time to read this. That's the email we already read once with the chicken parmesan. This we need to scan. Corrupted email. Cannot click the link below, unfortunately. Thank you for registering to findme.web. Whatever you are going through right now, we are happy to provide any support we can. Please head over to the homepage and start filling in the details of your missing loved one. Find someone. I mean, I assume it wants me to input Lawrence's information in. Or something. Featured article Illusions of Security. This week we take a look back at one of our other articles to explore a rather surprising installation outside of the Van Gogh exhibition. A fleeting construct only there for a brief time. Is it a coincidentally placed random object or a brilliant critical commentary on our social landscape, the craft? Man, the internet is slow in this phone, that's for sure. That's another long article that I don't really wanna read. I'm not sure which episode this references. But I don't think it's related to the Van Gogh episode. Cannot read that. We already checked this out. Cannot read that. That's another chicken parmesan. Why did I get it twice? That's the first one. I don't know, man. I don't know. We did download this though, which is the London Chronicle Davy Street Attack raises questions. Let's go ahead and scan it. Nice. I don't really feel like reading this. The Cockneys are in it. What the heck is a Cockney? Mystery woman holds on for dear life. Work, work, work. Snipping her first coupon. Well, cool. This one is still corrupted though. Alrighty then, what's this? That's the Osgood. Let me go check the chats. There is something new in here.
Hey, Sally. I know it's been a while, but this is urgent. Nat's missing. It's like she just up and disappeared. It's them, Sal. I know it. They did this. I was... Sorry. What was I thinking? It's just... You're the only one that gets it. You were right to escape.
Alrighty, what do you mean Natasha's missing? We did everything we could to prevent this. I didn't have to hurt to tell you someone bought Western Drumlins. What, Larry? I couldn't do that to you again, Sally. I made you a promise. Believe me, I tried to stop him, but he wouldn't listen, and now she's gone. I'm coming home. We will figure it out, okay? I will get a flight out first thing in the morning. No, don't, Sally. If it really is those things, you and Natasha are the only people I care about. As much as I want to face this with you, please don't come back. I cannot let you do this by yourself, Larry. You sound just like her. She wanted to help too. We will get her back. I will contact Rainey. See if there is anything we can do about sealing that place off for good. Oh my god, they mentioned Rainey. I don't think this is the Rainey that I'm thinking of though. This is probably a different Rainey. Just be safe, okay? And please stay. Okay, I hate this. Promise me you'll be careful. I think I heard that once before. Oh, you are a brave man. Eh? And you will hear it again from Natasha next time. Okay. Then we have Natasha over here. Slept through my alarms. Why didn't you wake me? Because I've made the executive decision to give you the day off. Are you sure you can manage all of it by yourself? There will be like 12 kids for the door. I've got it all covered. Your notes are pretty detailed. Another mention of the number 12. Is this the 12 kids that went missing? Question mark. Plus Oscar's here to help us always. Trust me. Well, knowing Oscar there makes me feel a bit better. Larry and Oscar. Of course you too, Hon. Let me know if you need any extra help. Alright. Did you make it? Sure, if heating up on the stuff after it was delivered counts. I suppose I appreciate the thought. Hope you feel better, love. Not important question. Did you head out without me noticing? The texts are coming from inside the house. Anyway, could you get me a pint, please? The kitchen is right next to you, but I'm right at the best part. We've only watched Trainspotting 100 times now. It's a classic. Yada, 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 yada. Want me to bring you some iced tea too? Smooth? Yes, please. And then she vanished. And we sent her a bunch of questions. But she never responded. I've been looking everywhere for you. If you see this message, please call me, okay? So she disappeared 17th February, okay. I'm surprised we cannot scan anything in here. It seems like an important discussion. Mr. Flint. Hello, is this Mr. Flint? Who is this? I assure you I'm not here to sell you anything. Friendly neighbor, that's alright. Are you calling my cousin a liar? Pardon? My cousin is the one who sold me that house. My cousin is the estate agent. That's not what I meant. Yada 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 yada. Very well, I accept your invitation, Mr. Nightingale. Excellent. Hopefully we can sort all of this out. Then we got the Isla over here. So, I want to get a surprise gift for Ned, but the usual flowers seem boring. Any ideas? What have you gone and done now? Nothing. Nut is my bestie and all, but I can keep a secret. Alright. Yada 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 yada. I'm coming over, we'll go to the police. I don't know what to do. Oh, that's after she vanished. Okay. And then she started messaging me. But I vanished as well. Okay. Interesting. I don't feel like reading stuff that isn't necessarily connected to the main story, you know. I think we got a bunch of clues, though. Let's start with the Lawrence concern. Western rumblings. I don't know about you, but the repeated mention of that place is raising some alarms for me. We are missing some... Actually, let's go with the first answer. It raised more than alarms for Lawrence here. And Sally too, from what I gather. Except I don't think their reactions are based on second-hand accounts. There was too much pain in his voice. What the heck?
Shark 1747. Shark 1747. Shark 1747.
Okay, I wrote it down. Hey, that was a call, right? The signal is odd. Who was it? Just someone saying a bunch of random numbers. Very odd. It's hard for me to guess without hearing it myself, but it seemed like a hijacked phone signal. Can I somehow send you the numbers? I wrote them down. Could it be the data corruption? It's possible. But it doesn't quite match the corruption. Check the call history and see if the number plays back. I will look into it when I can later. Oh, so I didn't need to write it down. I assume I will be able to scan it.
1747. Shark 1747. Shark 1747.
Alrighty then. I wish I could, like, give her the numbers or something. Oh well. The London Chronicle. Now, hold on. Mystery woman clings on for dear life. There is something very strange about that story. Do you see what? Let's go with I spotted the anomaly too. Although don't tell anyone, but I am not too sure what the anomaly means. Well done, I wonder what it could mean. The report makes it clear that the woman was dressed in clothing from our era. I'm guessing this is another mess related to the time fracture. Ooh. Was there a picture of the doctor and I missed it? Probably. Could this be anything to do with our investigation? No, the time fracture is dazzlingly bad news, as in file under possibly cataclysmic, but it's completely separate to our investigation. Do not worry, we have top people working on it right now. I will forward this information to my colleagues, they will know what to do, I hope. Meanwhile, we need to focus our efforts on finding Lawrence. How about the blue box over here? This sighting does tally with some old recorded incidents. The doctor really should be more careful with where they put the time machine, but why visit a Van Gogh exhibit when the doctor can meet him in the flesh? What kind of an alien is the doctor anyway? Let's see if she can give us another top secret information. Of course she can. It's mind-boggling that Osgood completely trusts a complete stranger and gives him so much top secret information. Time Lord from Gallifrey explains the time travel. Does make you wonder though, if everyone is a lord, who do they lord over? Probably peasants or the working class. I see someone's been reading a lot of Marx. So what's the doctor like? Doctor is a lot of things: kind, mad, brilliant, well-yard, the coming storm, and so on and so forth. And sad somehow. Sounds fantastic, said the Ninth Doctor. Well, they tend to show up at the exact moment when people are in danger and need help, so it's not exactly safe, but it is quite right. Do you know the Doctor? Also, are you a human or are you a Zygon? That's another good question. I wish I could ask that. No is a strong word, but yes, I've met them a few times actually. You got to travel through space and time? No, sadly. The doctor offered me a chance once, but I couldn't take it. I was needed at home. Well, there was that other time too, but then I died, but that's a whole other story. Anyway, good that we found more evidence of the doctor. I'll be sure to look through it later. Oh yeah, Missy killed Osgood, I remember. And then somehow there was another Osgood. I know one of them was a Zygon though. I don't know where the third one came from though. I don't remember. It's been too long since I watched those episodes. Anyways, corrupted photo, let's start with that. That's a very good Something wrong? You are already a big help, and nothing is wrong as such, just odd. Odd is better than wrong. The thing is, we did guess correctly. All the fragments do seem to fit together, so it looks like we are getting somewhere. That's good, right? It is. To an extent. That's 3 pieces now. And none of them link to the other data on the phone. They should, but they don't. It's almost like they were never supposed to be on Lawrence's phone. Well, that's because they seem to be a virus, I would assume. Maybe the last piece will make sense of this. I think you are right, or at least I hope you are. Go get the rest, I'll be waiting. First things first though, someone special. Happily married man then, our Lawrence. I'm almost certain that this is the Nat Mo mentioned in this message. So it's not the Kate, it's the Nat. Okay. They both could be 2 different people. That's also a correct statement. That's another possibility. Oh, the scandal. This would be unbecoming of Lawrence and certainly a reason to go into hiding. Hell had no fury and all, but just so we are sure, could you try finding a name for the face? I don't want our wires crossed. True, true, true. Sacred Circle. Sacred Circle, this is a conspiracy theory message board. Used to peruse it myself for some fascinating insights. I never picked Lawrence to be the type. What's this with this Jake fella? Experiencing glitches with his phone. Have you seen anything like it? That's a good question. Not at all. This is the first time I have heard of something infecting your phone like that, and it's not like a simple technical bug. Looks like it affected him psychologically too. That's horrifying. Jack's last words about Larry, he was right about Western Drumlins. Yet another mention of that place. Something tells me this won't be the last reference to it either. All roads lead to Rome, or the creepy house in London. So why are we still waiting here? Why don't we freaking go there and solve this mystery? Oh well. Corrupted email. Well done. Looks like that's the last one. Are you gonna be putting them together now? That's the plan. I'm going to run some algorithms to try to piece them together. This might take a while. You could continue exploring the phone in the meantime. I will let you know when I'm done. By the way, looks like the corruption is blocking a direct link. It might be worth checking out that email again to see where it leads. Didn't I do that already? I think I did that already. Which email was it again? This one, yeah. I cannot open this. Oh, we need to solve this mystery, that's right. The issue is, I don't know what I'm looking for. Or rather, I don't know what to input there. Registration confirmation. Well, seems like that's currently the last clue and last thing we can do. So unless I can figure out what to input into there, we are kind of stuck. Let's try calling Lawrence again. Line is busy, unfortunately. Alrighty. Let me check this. Who did Lawrence report as a missing on find.me? The missing person revealed their age in a chat with Lawrence. Lawrence last saw the missing person at his house. A photo of the missing person would indicate their eye color. Alrighty then. Missing person revealed their age in a chat with Lawrence. And we are assuming it was Ned, right? We are the same age, 45. Okay, I'm gonna write this down. 45. I don't know your full name. I know you are Natasha, though. So I'm gonna write down Natasha. And they were last seen in my house. And my house, as we've learned in one of the emails, is over here. 71 Timber Street. 71 Timber Street. There we go. I don't know what else we need, but with the current information, let's go see if we can get somewhere. That's not the one. This is the one. Missing since. Ooh, I forgot to write down the date they went missing. Would that be 17th February? Either 16th or 17th. I'm gonna go with 17th. Okay. I think I'm on the right track. Let's go see if we can put this together. Also, eye color. Eye color, eye color. What is the eye color of Natasha? Clearly, Natasha is the lady in our gallery. And it seems like her eye color is brown. Yes. I'm gonna type down brown. So many things and clues to figure out. Okay, let's get to it. Missing since what's this? 17th February 2021, I assume. Home address 71 Timber Street. I just realized I can use keyboard for this, so that will make things faster. Age at disappearance was 45. Eye color was brown. And sex... yeah, brown. And sex was female. Yo, we got somewhere. Result found. Natasha Nightingale. Missing since February. Let me scan this real quick. Nice. Direct messages from user. Update for you, buddy. I'm afraid it's not good news. I asked around and you were pretty much the last person to see Natasha. No signs of forced entry or anyone coming over the fence into your home. And from what you tell me, pretty much all personal effects are still in the house. So she clearly didn't go anywhere on her own. Checked in with a couple of polls at Scotland Yard too. Had them run every database I could think of. Not a sniff. Not in the whole of London. I hate to sound so corny, but it's like she just vanished into thin air. Sorry, Lawrence, she was your wife, and I know this must be hard to hear, but this is the deadest of dead ends I've ever seen in my 16 years of doing this job. I think this investigation is over. So we would be the prime suspect. But the thing is, we also disappeared, so I'm not too sure. Let's go back to Osgood with the photography. Must have been awful to know that neither a private investigator nor the police could help. The authorities are no help at all. True, true. Let me sip some coffee. Alrighty then. I'm sure they did their best. They were just ill-equipped to handle something of this magnitude. The report is rather conclusive. I was afraid of this. Quite a few of my ex-colleagues disappeared while on assignment. Losing people never gets easier. And to lose your spouse, I imagine that's much harder. I've had a closer look at what you've sent me so far, and I'm seeing some worrying interferences in some of the data. I think Lawrence and Natasha might be in serious trouble. We should help them. Yes, 100%. I couldn't agree more. I mean, I literally couldn't agree more. We need to redouble our efforts at finding Lawrence and Natasha. The first place of interest is the freaking building. Why are we still on the phone? Why don't we just go there? This is why I didn't like this game when I played it when it came out, because it doesn't make much sense story-wise. But oh well. What about the doctor? When people are in trouble, helping them is our priority. It's what the doctor would do. Anyway, I'm certain we will find more clues about the doctor along the way. So what's the plan? Ideally, UNIT would be the best agency to handle this. These types of odd cases are our specialty after all. I feel like I've heard about UNIT before. What? How? This is highly classified information. Well, all of a sudden she cares about it being classified when this whole time she was giving us classified information left and right. What the heck? But you've come this far, you deserve to know. To Unified Intelligence Task Force, UNIT for short, our job is to keep Earth safe. Officially we don't exist anymore. And unofficially, some of us kept going in secret to solve this time fracture debacle right now. Let's see. Surely someone might still be able to help. Well, I could try putting the word out and see if anyone is available, but I wouldn't hold my breath. It's down to us to solve this. So what do you think we should look into next? Go to the freaking house. Sadly, that's not an option. Actually, it is. It looks like Western Remnants might be important. You are right. Lauren's messages to Sally do imply that there is something off about that place, and it's connected to Natasha's disappearance somehow. Lawrence's voice message also implies them from Western Remnants. Them entities. Good spot. I noticed that. What are your thoughts about the ominous them? Maybe he thought someone kidnapped Natasha. Possibly, but none of this feels like a kidnapping case. To ransom demand, no reason to target Natasha. At any rate, Lawrence specifically mentioned Western Remnants. That makes it our next lead. I've managed to recover some new data. Let's see what you can find out about that place. I will let you know if I find anything, since I cannot walk over there for some reason. You mean when you find something? I've got faith in you. I'm going to investigate Lawrence's house personally, with both him and his wife disappearing. Let's just hope I'm not the next one to go missing. At least she's going over there, I suppose. That's good. Let's check out the gallery. Now we have... We have a bunch of corrupted stuff that we cannot access. Alrighty then, that's not creepy at all. I'm not sure what I'm looking at though. Is that like a ghost? Okay. Makes sense, makes sense. Something new over here, apparently. From last year, 2020. So that's it then. Article is live. Into the unknown isn't exactly the BBC, is it? Sally Sparrow. No one is stepping foot into that house again. We can finally put it behind us. Relax, I think we've earned the right to joke about it now. I guess you are right. Definitely guilty of that. Speaking of Katie, is that what you did to move on, I mean? Well, yeah, my sister can get quite scary. But I also think that the situation was impossible to solve all at once. I kind of took it slow and made sure I could breathe in between, you know? Yada, yada, yada. What do you think you will do now that it's over? I think I can find some comfort in that. Well, that's a completely useless conversation by the looks of things. But we also have something new from Mr. Flint. From 3 weeks ago. Mr. Nightingale, what do you want? I've tried to be civil about this, and against my advice you continue to be a thorn in my side. Mr. Flint, I have no idea what you are on about. If you have any issues with the renovations, you'll have to bring it up with the council. Save it. I just spent 2 hours cutting up all the red tape you tried to throw in my direction. You cannot stop me from doing what I wish with my property. You don't understand. Why don't we talk about this? This is not a discussion. Just let this go and walk away. My previous email still stands.
I said 3 sugars, you absolute imbecile. Mr. Nightingale, my dear chap, how did it get to this? I will tell you how it got to this, Nightingale. Your insane crusade to try to stop me carrying out renovations in my cellar. Now, most people know me as an easygoing man who... For God's sake, make a fresh cup and get it right this time, you glistening simpleton. An easygoing man who prefers to find common ground. But in this case, the only grounds in question belong to me. Wester Drumlins is mine to do with as I wish, and I intend to open up its cellars. Attempt to coerce or scare me again, and I shall contact both my lawyers and the police. Actually, I rather think the boys in blue would be fascinated by your tales of killer statues, might even get you committed. And if you think you could remain silent when they pull you in for questioning, the chief constable is an old golfing friend of mine. He'd make you sing, Nightingale. He'd make you sing. I've so enjoyed our little chat. Toodle pip.
Toodle pip, what the heck? Man, this game has some really cringe dialogues at times. But that's alright. Who the heck is Oscar Hugan? Hello, Mr. Nightingale. I am at the shop right now, but it's still locked. Tried calling Mr. Nightingale, but she's not picking up. Oscar, sorry, tell everyone the shop is closed until further notice. Do let others know too, thanks. Is everything okay? Sorry to bother you again, but do I still have a job? Are you both going bankrupt? Calm down, it's none of those things. Nat is missing. I'm so sorry, Mr. Nightingale. Please let me know how I can help. Hi, Oscar, going to take you up on that offer. Could you come over and pick up the keys to the shop, please? I might be going on a trip. Of course. Something like that. Yada yada. I won't let you down, sir. I like his emote messages. Very cute. Also, his profile pic looks kind of cute. Cannot tell, it's too freaking zoomed out. But yeah, nothing scannable in here by the looks of things. What about the mail? We have something new in here. Hi Lawrence, no worries, it was my pleasure to help. Given what you and Sally experience, I think it's best we don't let anyone near Western Drumlins ever again. Let's hope your article keeps any potential buyers well away, and I'm glad you liked the pseudonym. Do let me know if Karl Wallers has any more stories of the bizarre. You've got quite a few editors interested in your style. Cheers. So we are the ones who published that article that we scanned at the very beginning of the game about the building. That's surprising. I actually didn't expect that. Hey Rani, hopes all is well with you. I just wanted to thank you for the help with the Western Remnants article. Yeah. I don't think we need to read this, we kind of get the gist of it. P.S. I saw the piece you wrote in the Metropolitan magazine about Devils of the Sea. Helping Wildland mariners, absolutely fascinating. Devils of the Sea, isn't that the spin-off series that's currently being developed for release in 2025? Sea Devils and such. Who knows? What else is here? Your last complaint. I hope this email finds you well. I'm writing to provide you an update regarding your previous complaint of the Western Drumlins estate. On February 3rd, an agent was dispatched to the property to investigate the concerns. They found the building up to code, thus we have no plans to proceed with further action at this time. We understand that you've submitted a total of 3 reports concerning this estate since its acquisition. Yada yada yada, they are of no help. It's the council after all, so no surprise there. Please do not hesitate to contact us if you have any other concerns. Elusia Ham. This is still corrupted, unfortunately. So our only clue at the moment are these two. Let's start with the retaliation. How very diplomatic, Mr. Flint. So he's the current owner of the Western Drumlins. That's why Lawrence... Huh?
Watcher 9327. Watcher 9327. Watcher 9327.
Okay, I managed to write it down. Yet another code. That's why Lawrence was looking horns with him. Did you just get another weird call, didn't you? What was this one like? Why doesn't it give me the option to type in the exact sequence of words? It's so freaking annoying. I'm starting to see a pattern. I literally wrote down the pattern. Please do tell. Four numbers both times. Just a second. I just pulled up some information from the cell data. It looks like both calls were come from old landline numbers, very old numbers, probably 70 or 80 years old, in fact. Can you trace the source? That's a good question. Theoretically, I could. But I would rather pay full attention to our main investigation. Oh my god, why is she not helping? The phone's corruption might be causing these calls, but we just wait and see if it happens again. With more pressing issues right now. This is the most pressing issue right now because this just happened. But oh well. Karl Wallers. Hang on. Yes, I thought so. There was an article about Western Drumlins on the website you scanned earlier. Wait a second, look. Karl Wallers is an anagram. Can you see what of? I mean, it's kind of obvious. I see it. I cannot believe I didn't spot it immediately. Karl Wallers is anagram of Lawrence and Sally. Lawrence and Sally must have spread stories about Western Drumlins to keep people away from it, and Lawrence was also dealing with Mr. Flint. Why was he so determined to make people steer clear of Western Drumlins? Because of the freaking statues. We already know that it was mentioned multiple times. I could pay it a visit though. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but that may not be the best idea for now. Well, that's frustrating. I had hoped that we would find out more. That is truly disappointing. Yeah, still don't know where Lawrence is. My current assumption is that a weeping angel got him, therefore he's somewhere in the distant past. Probably the same situation with Knight and the 12 kids. That's true, but we know Lawrence and Sally wanted to keep people away from Western Ramblings. But the problem is, we've hit a dead end. I don't know how much more we can do on our own with just the phone data to go on. That's why we need to go to the freaking location, oh my god. Why is this game like this? Did you find anything at Lauren's house? Oh, I forgot she went there. That's a good question. He clearly hasn't been home in a while. His car was nearby too, and the keys to it were in his living room. All the stuff he ordered for that party is still in the boot. He didn't drive anywhere. Yes. And his friends weren't sure where he was either. So he couldn't have gone far. It's a good message, exactly. If he vanished somewhere, it was close to home. Well, there was something odd about the master bedroom. An outline of dust on the wall in front of the dresser, like something was taken off the wall. I'm guessing it was the dressing table mirror. Maybe it broke? Seems unlikely. Even if they cleaned it up, there should be some small fragments on the carpet floor. Usually, I don't wanna tell you how to do your job, but usually when something breaks, people clean it up so that there aren't any fragments on the freaking floor, so that you don't accidentally step into it. Like, what the heck? I checked, but there aren't any. It seems like everything is just leading to more questions right now. Yes, because of the incompetent diagnostic skills. Oh my goodness. We will have to answer them then. I appreciate the spirit. Whatever is going on, West Drumlins is in the center of it. Lawrence seemed to believe that anyway. I managed to contact a colleague of mine, Ayesha. She's going to have a look around West Drumlins. That sounds like a plan. I take it you are going with her? No, I don't think I'm suited for fieldwork. I am much better off in a lab, really. You know, tastes and research and paperwork. What the heck are you talking about? You just now went into Lawrence's house and explored his house. And suddenly you are not suited for fieldwork. Ah, okay. But there was that time I narrowly escaped from an exploding plane in the middle of an alien insurrection. The good old times. How did you survive that? Well, the doctor is the only reason I am alive. So while I enjoy the idea of doing fieldwork like Ayesha, I think I'm at my best in a support role. Funny story, actually. I once got Ayesha out of difficult scrape involving a cyborg shark, and a bobsled hair radio expertise came in handy too. Sure, why not? That seems like a reasonable response. You will fit right in with us at the unit. Anyway, I'll drop Ayesha a message now. Meanwhile, could you look through her phone again to see if we missed anything? Let me know if you find something.
Mr. Nightingale, Lawrence, Larry. I was devastated to hear about your wife, Natalie, I believe her name is, or was. But it does rather prove my point, that you should end your fixation with my property, Wester Drumlins. I've been a patient man, Larry. Throughout all your scaremongering and, let's be frank, your threats. But I've instructed my lawyers, Derbyshire and Mills, to seek a restraining order against you. Your obsession with my property must cease forthwith. That's just something you have to face. Incidentally, my contractors have reported seeing a figure on the grounds of WD on several occasions. I think we both know it's you. Naughty, naughty. So I've upgraded the property security, and you would be ill-advised to go on another one of your snooping expeditions. Call it a day, Mr. Nightingale. It is over. I don't want you within a stone's throw of Wester Drumlins.
Poor guy had some shit on his face. Oh well. Also welcome back, Vonix. Nice to see you dance. Let's go talk to Osgood. I got something, drop that call, I need to talk to you. Hello, him. She really is so terribly written in this game. Like, what the hell? Why would I drop a phone call when she knows we are currently doing investigation and it could be something important? If she knows someone is calling me, why would she say freaking drop the call? Like, oh my god, this is so badly written. I'm here now. The corrupted data, I've managed to extract some information from it, but I'm limited in terms of what I can do from here. You will have to decrypt the data on Lawrence's phone. No problem. How do I do that? Go back to the Western Drumlins album in the gallery. That album appears to be the source of these data shifts. Piece together the fragments there, and I will monitor the situation from over here. Okay. It doesn't do anything. I can do that, I am on it. Great. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Just tap and hold the pieces to move them around. If the pieces fit, they will snap together. Just keep doing that till you complete the image. Good luck. I had to do one more message, I suppose. Okay. It indeed do be like a jigsaw puzzle. Okay. Joke's on you. I love puzzles. Usually. Usually. This do be a little confusing too. These do be a little confusing. How do I connect? Ooh, there we go. Oh my god, it's a weeping angel, guys. In that data. I don't know if you noticed it, but it was clearly it. Okay, nothing over here. Nothing to be seen over there. Also nothing. Ooh, look at that. It is him. The angel. And another one. This one I cannot scan though. And nothing in here, I don't think. Nothing in here. Another one over there. And that's everything. Oh no. No, no, no. No. Can you be a bit more helpful? There is something on the phone. No shit, Sherlock. I know, don't panic. Actually, panicking might not be a bad idea. It's what caused the anomalies I detected. Do you see? That wasn't data we just put together. It's a distinct entity that's alive. Why are they acting surprised when this whole conversation since the very beginning was all about the phone having a virus? Oh my god. Maybe it's friendly. Let's play stupid. Well, 10 out of 10 for positivity, but minus several million for accuracy. It's a weeping angel. This is not good. Really not good. Let's play stupid. Angels don't sound so bad. Don't be fooled by the name. Nasty predatory creatures, they turn to stone when you look at them. Units encountered them before, though this digital form is unprecedented. What is it doing? It's moving through the phone, corrupting data. Oh no, it's trying to escape. I mean, we've seen this in the show a couple of times. The first time this thing happened like this was in that one episode of the 11th Doctor and Amy, where it possessed Amy through a camera or through a monitor. I remember that. Those were the good days. Anyways, that sounds pretty dire. I think it's trying to get into the phone networks. If it gets out, the damage it inflicts could be immeasurable. So how do we stop it? I've got an idea. This creature came from the corrupted data fragments we put together. If we can delete those fragments, it might delete the entity. It's definitely worth a shot, I suppose. Okay, I've enabled a delete function on my book. On my buck, sorry. If there is a corrupted fragment on the screen, the scan button will turn into a delete button when you see it. Use it to delete the fragments. You know what I mean when you see it. Do it now, we are running out of time. It's trying to take over the phone completely. Hurry! Okay. How do I get it activated? How do I delete stuff? How do I do anything? Oh, if there is a corrupted fragment on the screen, the scan will turn into delete. There are two corrupted data. The scan button didn't even show up. Is it broken or something, or do I need to do it somewhere else? I know one of these emails had corrupted thingy inside of it. I don't see it though. I am confused. What do they want from me? I mean, I get what they want. They want me to go to a corrupted thing and delete it, but there are two over here and the button doesn't show up, so what the heck? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Please. Oh, there we go. It is this what we need to delete. Huh? What? I guess I need to do it multiple times because it's fighting back or something. Oh, great. Good thing I kept my eyes on it. Ooh. Hey, are you okay? The delete button is glitching. Let's go with that. It's not the button. The entity is manipulating the phone. It's going to try everything it can to stop you from deleting those fragments, but you must destroy it. We found its weakness and it knows it. So why are we chatting? Why don't you let me just keep doing what I was doing? Yeah, it will do everything in its considerable power to stop us from using that against it. We might have an advantage. Weeping angels can only move when they are not being watched. Looking at its behavior here, the rule still seems to apply. So as long as you keep it inside, it cannot attack. The phone is getting more and more daintier as the game progresses. Have you noticed? Getting harder and harder to read stuff. Sure, what could possibly go wrong? Famous last words, but seriously, please be careful. I will do my best to keep you safe. Remember, no matter how hard it tries to stop you, you must get to that delete button. I mean, that's what I was doing before you interrupted me. Cannot delete that though. Cannot delete this either. I guess we need to find another corrupted thingy somewhere in here that we can delete, but I'm not sure where to actually look for that. I don't see anything over here. Wasn't there a glitched chat somewhere? Oh, that was a freaking jump scare. Holy moly. You will be deleted. Upgrade in progress. And so on and so forth. I genuinely wonder who would win. Cybermen or Weeping Angels if they had to fight one another for some reason. I think that could be quite interesting to see. Okay, another message has been deleted. Was there any other messages that were glitched? I think that was the only one. I could be mistaken though. Let me scroll through everything. Oops, nothing over here. I think that was the only message. By the looks of things. I do like the creepy music though, definitely beats the silence that was in here before. Everything is black and white. Ooh, there is a glitched picture as well. What? Man, everything is getting glitched. What the heck? The poor photo gallery is gonna be completely unrecognizable. At least the cringe pics remain intact though, that's the only good news. Okay, it's gone. Doesn't seem like this one holds any. Doesn't seem like this one holds any. Still cannot access these. Let's try browser. Like a mod to flame. Do you have an influx of space cubes? Are they taking up too much room? Need a way to recycle them? Click the cube to find out more. That's a really freaking cool reference to the freaking 11th Doctor storyline. I like it. I like it a lot. Sadly, I cannot scan this. I am a liar, and what I say is false. Don't believe my words at the beginning, because that was actually true. So, am I really a liar? Data destruction protocol activated. What? What the heck? Rebooting? I wasn't done reading the Cube webpage. Sadly, it's no longer here. Dang it. I missed some secret, didn't I? Still there, don't worry, the immediate threat has passed. What happened? The creature almost escaped. You could have been finished. I had to make a call. I had everything under control. Oh, you were just pretending to be in trouble, right? I executed a mass data wipe, crude but effective. But it means we may have lost valuable data. The creature managed to corrupt and destroy more data on the phone too. At least we prevented its transformation from digital demon to real-world threat. Well, well, well. Should I expect more of these things? Hopefully not, but perhaps you should keep an eye out for any other strange phenomena. In other words, Yesha's just arrived at Western Rumblings. She's setting up surveillance cameras to monitor the place. And I've detected some new files on Lawrence's profile, on Lawrence's phone. You know the drill by now, don't you? Yes, in fact, here is an angel. I assume that is from Lawrence's exploration of Western Rumblings. Looks like he documented the place thoroughly. Is that an angel statue? I mean, you have eyes, don't you? Is it alive then? Can something be alive whilst quantum locked? But if this thing is there, I must warn Ayesha about this. Have a look at the new batch of recovered data, will you? We might find some more answers there. I love this freaking wallpaper. That's a really cool freaking wallpaper. Also, I'm gonna take a BRB for 5 minutes, so if you are watching on YouTube, there will be jump cut about now. Well, I am back. Hello, hello, hello. And let's see what we can do with the new information that we gathered. Let's check out the mail. That's the last corrupted mail revealed. And it's the archive video download. Dear Lawrence, thanks for dropping by again today. We managed to get that film you wanted. Hope this is what you are looking for. Here is the download link. London citizen displaced during the war. Let's scan this. Nice. This link is valid for one download only. If you encounter issues, please contact your local record administrator. Hope to see you again soon. Best regards, so on and so forth. We already downloaded it, therefore we cannot download it again, which is heavily unfortunate. But oh well. Now, new chats. We have a new chat with Natasha from last month. I do believe your presence was required at home 30 minutes ago. Where are you? Had to pop over to Western Rumblings for a bit. I suppose it's wise. Yada yada yada. Those things are never getting out. Yada yada yada. You seriously cannot expect me to sit there here twiddling my thumbs while you are risking your life? We will talk more once I get home, okay? I'm never alone with you around. You are such a melt. I love you. Nice. We also have something new from Mr. Flint. I know everything now, Nightingale. You do? So you are closing off the house? No, my cousin told me all about you. You've been trying to get that property for ages. There has been a misunderstanding. The Ramlins article that we wrote, horrible things have happened there. Poppycock? What the heck is a poppycock? I don't know what is poppycock, but I don't take stock in fiction. If you won't listen, then I will do something about it. Do something about it. I'd like to see you try. Well, none of this helps us with the investigation. Ooh, the downloads are no longer corrupted. Let's check out this. That's the TARDIS, and that's someone hanging from the TARDIS. This looks like it could be taken from the 50th anniversary, but I'm not sure. Well, for the first time in this game, we've seen something actually take up full screen instead of just a small little phone window. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Private cannot be decoded, but if I'm seeing right, that's the freaking 10th Doctor. 10th Doctor's face in there. I could be just seeing things though, who knows. Upload clue. Let's start with the Met Archives download link. A London citizen displaced during the war. That's curiously specific footage to look up. Why would Lawrence be interested in that? Something to do with one of his collections? Possible, but unlikely given the level of importance attached to it. It looks like this file has been downloaded before. Check the link and see if you can find a video in the phone somewhere. Corrupted video. That must be the thing we are looking for. Well, that's disappointing. When that thing was running amok in the phone, it must have damaged the file. Maybe it's important. If the entity targeted it specifically, yes, good point, it could be. Judging by the metadata, it's still readable. I would say it's a digestion of very old film footage. I think this is the video that Lawrence requested in that email we saw, yes, and it's the last file I need to fully restore Lawrence's phone too. We should get a hold of it then. You need to contact Margarita and convince her to give you the digitized video she sent to Lawrence. So you'll have to pretend to be Lawrence. It looks like it's a personal transaction, so she wouldn't release it to a stranger. That's identity theft. Look on it more as identity borrowing for a good cause. No pressure, but Margarita asks you anything. You just get your facts right. It's all in their email exchanges. Go on, give her a ring. Good luck. Man, breaking the law. Alrighty then. Okay, let's give her a call, I suppose. Margarita, where art thou? I don't think I have Margarita in my phone, so I need to copy the number from the email. That's alright. Where was it again? There it is. Okay, let me write this down. I guess I don't need this. I'm gonna rewrite this. 020 7946 and 0827. Yes. X 134. 134. Not sure what that means. I'm not familiar with how numbers work in the UK, but let's try it out. So 020 7946 0827. Seems to be working.
You have reached the Metropolitan Archive, your one-stop access point to our nation's history. If you are looking for an introduction to the Met Archive, please press 1. For general inquiries, please press 2. For research assistance, please press 3. For international collaborations, please press 4. To return to this menu at any time, press 0.
So, 1.
Welcome to the Metropolitan Archive. Our vast library of content comprises items donated by both public and private contributors. We're proud to say it represents one of the largest archives of historical documents, media, and ephemera in the country. If you're just getting started, try browsing through the online catalogue or visiting the archive itself. If you can't find what you're looking for, please feel free to speak to one of our records administrators or make an appointment to visit our offices. If you are looking for an introduction to the Met Archive, please press 1. For general inquiries, please press 2. All of our lines are busy at the moment as we are currently experiencing a very high volume of calls. We apologise for the inconvenience. Please try again later. If you are looking for an introduction to the Met Archive, please press 1. Having trouble finding what you're looking for? Feel free to submit a request or query and one of our administrative staff will get back to you. If you've already made a request or have a search in progress and you'd like to make a call following this up, please dial the 4-digit extension number of the person you would like to speak to after the tone. Otherwise, press 0 to return to the main menu. You have dialed the extension number of Quincy, Marguerite. Please hold while we try to connect you.
Alrighty then, we did it correctly, nice.
Hello, Marguerite speaking, Records Administrator. How may I help you? Hello? Hello? The line seems to be off or something. Give me a moment. I have your number right here. Text you in a bit.
That's unfortunate. I was hoping we could talk with her, but oh well. Hello there, Marguerite. Sorry about that, Lawrence. Terrible line. How can I help? I've got a problem with the file you sent me. Sorry, Lawrence. Pardon me, but could you refresh my memory about when we met? When was it? I don't know. Need to check the email for that. Thanks for dropping by today, which was 23rd February 2021. February 23rd, 2021. Unfortunately, I cannot input that in and I don't know what is the current date, so this is heavily annoying. Because I don't know how to respond. Let's try about a month ago. I remember now. But I'm pretty sure we met last week. It was refreshing to speak to a hobbyist like yourself, a change from the usual media researchers and academics. I particularly enjoyed our last conversation about the nature of time. Let's go with it was good to meet and chat in your office. That's kind of you to say, but I'm digressing. You were asking about the file you requested, correct? It's the old video footage. That's right, you said it was a monumental importance. I hope you managed to download the file. Let's go with my computer died and I lost the file, sorry. Oh dear. Don't fret, these things happen to us all. I will restore the link so you can use it again. Fantastic, as the Ninth Doctor would say. Oh yes, you asked about something else as well. Something about a blue telephone box. I might have found something. What did you find? A colleague found some records of a telephone box that predate its invention. Perhaps you might make more sense of it with your research so far. Just download from the old link. You should get the video and the photo. Hope this helps. Let's freaking go. Download. Okay, what is Osgood saying? You got it, fantastic, well done. That was a decent piece of hacking, my friend. I wish you didn't interrupt while I was dealing with stuff, but this is definitely not called hacking. Well, you hacked the system and that's good enough for me. So the moment of truth. Let's watch the video. I was gonna do that anyways before you interrupted me. Let's go ahead and do that.
Thanks, Henry. This is a message for Lawrence Nightingale of London, England. There should be more instructions attached to the real tin. Hi, Larry. It's so nice to be able to say that again. I'm in Kansas, 1928. The day Herbert Hoover wins the US election, though no one knows that yet. I'm staying at the old Denslow farm, which is lovely and full of great people, and God, I miss you so much. Every single day. I mean, I'm fine. Don't worry. 1 minute I was in London, my time, our time. The next second I'm in Times Square, 1926. It was like Life on Mars without Johnson. Ops. He was so great in that. But people only remember Philip Glenister because Gene Hunt was so... I really miss our endless stupid talks about telly. That was always our thing. You better not be schlepping around conventions with someone else now, by the way. Unless it's Sally. Sally. Could you move it closer, please? I know it sounds stupid, but I was always jealous of the thing you two had. I mean, the angel thing. But that's not why I finally snuck off to Wester Drumlins. Honestly, I was trying to help. I don't know how, but... Anyway, as I was leaving, that was when this, damaged statue touched me and... Zap. You think Wi-Fi's rubbish in our bedroom? Try 1928. I'm sorry I didn't believe you when you told me how dangerous it was. I pawned all the jewellery I was wearing, made some pretty shrewd moves in the markets. Always knew my degree in American history would come in useful. Call me Natasha Gecko. Actually, don't. Makes me sound like your pet lizard. Did I mention that I miss you? Every single day. Oh, not all my jewellery. The ring of bling. Till death us do part. The vicar didn't mention anything about weeping angels. Henry, what's wrong?
Interesting. Well, let's scan it. This is heavily reminiscent of the Blink from the 10th Doctor era. What's this? I don't know. Let's scan it. Oh, there is TARDIS in the corner, I just noticed. TARDIS right over there. Okay. That's about it. So Let's start with this. Phone box on the bleak house. Is that a sketch of the TARDIS? On a first edition copy of Charles Dickens' Bleak House? I wonder why the Doctor was in 1853, the Crimean War. Whatever it was, I'm sure there was a good reason. For sure. The Doctor visits Earth a lot then. They've certainly taken a shine to the place. Seems to have a thing for historical events. They show up around those a lot, I find. Snogging ancient queens. Funnily enough, that did happen. Funnily enough, oh my god, I predicted the future. I did hear something about them and Elizabeth II. Never quite knew whether to believe it though. Why are you so interested in finding the Doctor? Personal curiosity, you could say. I'm a scientist, and that means hunting down interesting happenings, and whenever the Doctor shows up, interesting things tend to happen. Seems exciting, I suppose. Well, I also think UNIT could really use the Doctor's expertise right now. Speaking of, you'd make a fine recruit for us. Definitely not a job for the faint-hearted, though. I will think about it. Well, if you ever need any reference, I'm here. Anyway, so that's 3 TARDIS sightings you found now. Good job. So I also found this video. This must have hurt to watch. I mean, not really, I don't know the person. Looking at the metadata of the original corrupted video, Lawrence must have played this a few dozen times. Perhaps he found it comforting? Perhaps he is missing because he decided to go touch Angel's statue so that he would be sent back in time so that he could meet up with his love. That's my theory for now. Let's see if I am correct. Also, this confirms it. Natasha went to the Western Drumlins and fell victim to the Angels. They are not merciful creatures. It's a fate far worse than that, to be ripped out of time and away from the people you love. I mean, you are completely wrong about that, because if you get ripped from time with the knowledge of the present, you can make some slight alterations in the past that will make you very successful. And thus, I would say it's actually quite nice. It does suck that you lose the loved ones, but you can make new ones in the past, build a brand new life, you know. Or perhaps you can send a message into the future to your loved ones, specifically to your boyfriend or something. You can send them a message saying that if you do this, this and this, you will be touched by Angel and sent to my time and we can be here together and such and such. That's my theory, at least. I don't know if it would work out, but you can definitely deal with it. It definitely isn't far worse than that, as she says over here. That's like a really bad way to interpret it, I would say. But who knows? That's just my theory. Do you think they are still at the house? It's likely these things don't move on so quickly. Ayesha hasn't replied to my texts. Hope she's just busy with the cameras. I need to make sure she watches out for those things. Oh, I managed to decrypt a set of data in Lawrence's personal files. Could you have a look at those files, please? Alrighty then. Ooh, it's the 10th Doctor. And some other stuff. Let's keep the best one for the last. Let's start over here.
Okay. Captain's log, stardate 54274.7. This is an audio diary. No, it's not. It's an audio journal. Journal always sounds more grown up. Okay. And I'm going to be recording stuff about Western Drumlins and the Angels in case... Well, just in case anyone ever needs to know. Started back in 2005. Long story short, a house called Wester Drumlands has something nasty in the basement. Creatures called weeping angels, or lonely assassins, who, if they touch you, will send you back in time to feed off the resultant time energy. And no, I don't fully understand it myself, but they're like stone killers. And the only way to stop them is to look at them. Sounds easy, but it isn't.
I'm home!
Hiya. But it isn't. The angels of Wester Drumlands are trapped in a circle. They're locked together because they're looking at each other, and the cellar is boarded up, so...
Trisha says she's calling the kid Marta.
What's wrong with that?
Marta Carter. What are you doing?
An audio journal.
Did you start by saying Captain's Lock, Stardate, whatever?
No,
Did you?
I have done.
Good job, I love you, Mr. Nightingale. Come on, you can give me a hand with the shopping.
Be with you in a tick. Anyway, some guy called Flint has just bought Wester Drumlands. I don't know him, but...
There's a load of frozen stuff needs sticking in the freezer.
On it. I'm sure it won't be a problem.
Alrighty then. So this confirms it 100%. This whole story takes place in the same building that was in the Blink episode. Cool.
Journal update. Flint is an idiot. I don't mind idiots. I'm used to them. I worked in local government for 6 months, but he's a dangerous idiot. He listened to everything I had to say, didn't believe a word of it. And he said he couldn't guarantee he wouldn't crack on with his plans to renovate the cellar. This guy could unleash the weeping angel.
Which guy?
Hiya. Sorry. Didn't hear you coming.
Who are you talking about?
Flint, new owner of Wester Drumlands. He's doing work on the place, which could, you know...
Well, he could be thinking about it. Then see how much decent builders cost and decide he doesn't need a second mortgage. Are you sure?
I'm sure. Ish.
Why don't you go over and check it out? See if he's got any contractors on the job.
I know. I should do. But that place...
Yeah, I know. Look, I'll stick the kettle on.
Nats,
Yeah?
thanks. I'm praying I can convince Flint not to renovate the lower floors because those steps don't just lead to the cellar. They lead to hell.
I mean, they do lead to the cellar. It is just that there are some statues in there, but I wouldn't call it hell.
So, no word from Nat since she popped out last night. I phoned all her mates, no joy. But I can't help thinking... I just wanted to hear her voice. So I played back a couple of my journal entries. Ones where she came in, so I'd recorded what she was saying. God. And in one of them, she says I should check out Wester Drumlands. And I say something like, I know, but I don't want to. Well, what if she wanted to help and she went over there to check it out? What if that's what happened? And an angel or something? What if she's gone forever? And I'm responsible?
Yeah, seems like that's the case, unfortunately. But she's not gone forever, she's just in the past, you know.
Just watched the message from Nats. I thought, like an idiot, it would bring us closer, but just made me realise how far apart we are. And how much I miss her, and she's confirmed it. There's at least one active angel at Wester Drumlands. And what with everything that's going on there, I can't wait anymore. I've got to at least try and stop it before it unlocks the others. I know full well it might kill me. Or send me back in time, or... I don't know, maybe I don't stand a chance, but last time, me, Sally and the doctor used their own gazes to lock them in stone. And so, like Perseus, I go into battle with a reflective surface. Doubt I could get hold of a shield, but I'm guessing a mirror will do the trick. The Doctor used to call them the Lonely Assassins. He reckoned it was because they turned to stone if you even glance at them. But if you think about it, lonely assassins are the best kind. Because we've got nothing to lose.
Oh my god, why did it take me so long to realize that this is the same guy that was in the Blink episode? He's just a bit older because it's been like 20 years ago. When did that episode come out anyways? Like 15 years ago or something? It's been a while. That's the same guy too. That's the guy that was there with Doctor and Martha. Why did it take me so long to realize we are in his phone this whole time? Holy moly.
Well, this is it. I'm going back to where it all began. Wester Drumlins. Almost there now. It's funny, I've been there dozens of times and always got a tight knot of fear in my stomach. This time, though, nothing. I might stop the Angels or... Rani told me about this bloke called Anthony Williams. She interviewed him and he claimed that his parents were zapped by the Angels separately, but both ended up in exactly the same point in time and space. So who knows? I might beat the Angels forever or have a date at the hot old... Thought so. Right, gotta go. Gonna get in through this side entrance. If I don't make it and you find these messages, you know the drill. Don't turn your back. Don't look away and don't blink. Good luck, Mary.
I don't like that this video ends on the street. I would have much preferred if the angel showed up as soon as he went over the fence or something into that building. But that's fine. Maybe they weren't allowed to like film this little video in that building or something. Who knows? It would make sense more though if he got zapped right next to the building or something instead of randomly in the street, you know. Then again, I don't know the geographical locations. Maybe he was right next to it. I just don't know the street, you know. I never been to London, so who knows. Anyways, if you see a jump cut, it's because this is copyrighted. I don't know if this is copyrighted. I'm gonna play it, and if you see a jump cut, it means I had to cut it, so let's see.
The angels are coming for you, but listen, your life could depend on this. Don't blink. Don't even blink. Blink and you're dead. They are fast, faster than you could believe. Don't turn your back. Don't look away, and don't blink. Good luck.
I mean, that was a pretty short video. I would be surprised if this was copyrighted, but we shall see. Don't blink. Don't blink. We also have some new chats. Last year, not this again. Congratulations on tying the knot with Natasha. Sally, I am disappointed, honestly. I'm wishing you all the best, though. It's honor, not honor. Have you know well honor? Oh my god, I hate you. That's funny way of congratulating a bloke on his big day. Yada, yada, yada. They got married happily ever after, and... Don't worry, she told me all about it. We had a chat, and perhaps it's best if this was a girls' night out anyway. I'll see you next time I'm in town. Alrighty then. Then we have a new thingy with Natasha, surprisingly enough. Have you seen this place? It is proper posh. Try not to get smashed. Yada 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 yada. I love Sally. Anyway, love you loads and see you soon. Oh yeah, that's right. Didn't they have like a DVD shop or something in the Blink episode? Maybe that's why we seen so many messages related to the DVD shop or something. Or am I confusing it? I remember Doctor got the papers about the situation from an employee of the DVD shop or something. I don't know. It's been a really long time since I seen the Blink episode. Which is, by the way, a really good episode. In fact, one of the best, which is probably why they decided to capitalize on it by making this game. Which, let's be honest, is a little underwhelming, but the story is interesting, and it's good to see a return of previously featured character on the show, you know. Though the lack of actual Doctor is kind of sad. We only have one little video of the 10th Doctor, but that's about it. Anyways, let's upload the clues. Start with the Blink one. It's the Doctor. Well, a Doctor. The original, you might say. Well, not really original, but you know what? That's alright. The cheeky green one with impractical footwear. So this is who are you looking for? Yeah, although this doesn't really tell me where or when the Doctor is now, but this is the same clip. It's part of the evidence that led me to Lawrence's phone. But now this clip makes sense. It's a warning of the angels. And here is the freaking plan. Did you see that at the end there? The weeping angel. Holy moly. I can see that. I don't know why it's caps locked, but they are getting stronger. We cannot let them win. Lawrence's efforts won't go to waste. These recordings, they explain an awful lot, don't you think? Now we have the full story about a married couple getting sent back in time because of the weeping angels. Indeed, indeed. I'm still processing this. What's your take on it? We cannot help them without the TARDIS, obviously. And even if we had the TARDIS, I think there was a thingy in the episodes where the Doctor mentions that he cannot really time travel back to the points in time where the weeping angels meddled with time, or something along those lines. So the only course of action we have is to stunlock the weeping angels again, the same way they got stunlocked in the Blink episode, I would say. Lawrence went back to stop the angels, yeah. Besides that, I mean. Well, I'm seeing the full picture now. Lawrence defeated the angels before with Sully, but now they are loose and sent Natasha back to the past. Clearly he didn't manage to stop them this time. It's up to us then. I'm afraid so. Sounds like he was banking on that one advantage. The angels cannot move while they are being watched. That explains the missing mirror in his house. Lawrence worked out that they can be trapped by their own gaze. I will check on Aisha again. Whoopsie daisy.
Angel 5801. Angel 5801. Angel 5801.
I keep writing the codes down, but we still had like no way to input them anywhere, so I'm starting to think they are worthless. We'll see. You've dealt with the source of the phone's corruption, so whatever this is cannot be related to that. Curious. I think it's worth tracing the call. In fact, I am mind-boggled by the fact that she didn't trace it yet. The writing is definitely not the best. Traced back to a phone company, looks like they were set up on a network's own automated call lines. Who do you think is behind this? It's going to be a touch trickier to find out. I do have some interesting information about the calls. They were set up immediately after the phone company was formed in the 1950s. All the calls were routed to one number on a very specific date, Lawrence's phone today. Someone planned this, but how? I mean, we know how. It was either Lawrence himself, or it was Natasha. Now that's a long-term planning. Indeed. The question is, what do we do with the codes? So far we had 3. And I have them all written down. Shark 1747 was one of them. Watcher 9327 was the other one, and Angel 5801 was the last one. Who in the 1950s needs to call Lawrence? It would be Lawrence himself, I assume. Lawrence wouldn't have even been born then, let alone have a cell phone number. Oh my god, is she really that stupid? We just watched a video where we got confirmed that he got sent back in time. Oh my god. The writing is so bad. The writing is so freaking bad. Oh my god. Could it be Lawrence himself? I suppose he could have been zapped back to that era, but Lawrence strikes me as a very direct man. This method of communication is the exact opposite. No, I don't think it's him. It's quite the enigma. I mean, who else would it be? Could be that it maybe hasn't happened yet. That's a super B idea. Why didn't I think of it? So who might it be? Oh my god, I just realized who it is. It's the lady. It's Aisha, yeah. Oh my god. That makes sense. Who else knows right now what we are doing? It's Aisha. Yeah, she got zapped as well. We need to help her, though I don't see how. I'm trying to access her camera feed. That wouldn't work if she's in the past. Aisha bodycam 01 connecting. Ooh.
Aisha, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. I was going to phone you. Are you streaming my bodycam's feed?
Where are you, right now?
Scooby-Doo's house.
What?
Wester Drumlands. I just finished installing the exterior cameras. I've done some of the inside ones, but I still need to...
You have to get out of there now.
I was a unit operative for 5 years. I think I can handle a spooky old house. Hey, do you know that there's a statue of the owner in the basement?
Aisha.
Still here.
That isn't statue. Listen to me. You're going to be okay. Just don't...
She was going to say, don't blink.
Who is that? Who are you?
Uh-oh, wrong question.
What's the right question?
Where are you?
Where are you?
He's behind you. And when your friend said that you shouldn't blink and you're going to be okay, she was only half right.
I don't know how to respond to that. That last frame was the funniest shit I ever seen, holy moly. Anyways, Look who's calling us. Mr. Shitfaced.
Flint here. I have some excellent news for you. Something that'll put a smile on your face. I am dead. Or as good as. The angels are using Flint's consciousness to communicate. Because we wanted to say thank you for being so slow and so incompetent. You couldn't even stop Flint's work on Western Rumblings. That work has allowed one of our number to free the angels trapped in the cellar. They're regaining their strength, and very soon they will be as right as rain. Your planet will become our larder. And I wanted you to know I will not forget how you tried to stop us. I will find you and send you back to a time when Earth was devoid of life. That shall be your eternal prison. Just think of me as your guardian angel. See you soon.
Didn't expect the main villain to be the freaking dude that had the freaking shit on his face during a call before. I know it's supposed to be like he's turning to stone, but I mean, come on. Have you seen how it looked? Anyways. He sent me a photo. Flint's bedside. A picture capturing Flint's last moments of humanity. This looks creepy. I don't know why, but that site looks creepy. Oh well. It's called blink.exe. Let's see. I think a dead man just spoke to me. I mean, he's not dead. He's just overwritten to be one of the angels. Did she get sent back in time as well? Sorry, I'm here. I couldn't just sit around after you saw Aisha's feet, so I drove to Western Rumblings in Lawrence's car. Good thing I swiped the keys. What were you saying? Why are the people so stupid in this game? Oh my god. The dialogues, man. This is so disappointing. Oh my god. Oh well. The angels spoke to me as Flint. That's not good. I have to get in there now. The building's alarm system has been activated. But I would rather get in without everyone in the neighborhood knowing. Any ideas? Don't go there. Are you okay? Like, what the hell? I thought Osgood was supposed to be a smart character and not like this freaking stupid. Like, what the heck? Why is this the current objective? You need to send in a freaking unit squad and not just go in alone. Like, what the heck? I don't have the current tech kit with me to do some hacking. Just spotted a retinal scanner at the gates. I can work with that with your help. I see. So, can you hack that? You are obsessed with hacking? We just took a scan of the dude's eyes. So, just give me the prompt to send it already. Oh my god. I already have it. Why do you explain to me what I need to do when I already have it? There you go. This photo was taken after the angels spawn, man. Well, let's see if this gets us past the scanner. It freaking worked. Going in. See ya in the 1950s, I suppose. Wait for a backup. That's what I'm saying. Aisha is my backup. She really is the stupidest person in the game. Because just a couple moments ago we confirmed that Aisha was no longer in the present. She went back in time because she sent us the messages. The freaking Angel 5801 and such. What the heck?
Aisha! Please be okay. Please be... okay.
Angels feast on your friend. You sent her here, Petronella. Glad she's dead. You jealous of her as well?
I would only wish death on my worst enemy.
We're growing stronger. Almost ready.
And unfortunately for you, you're my worst enemy.
What's the time, Mrs. Wolf?
I need to get something from outside the house, but I'm afraid... Actually, I could just leave it there.
Petronella goes to hella.
I'm afraid you're going to have to guide me out of here.
This is bad. Well, no shit. Why did you freaking go in there without backup? Are you freaking like elementary stupid or something? Oh my god, this is such terrible writing. This is such terrible storyline. Oh my god. It hurts. It hurts my brain. Osgood is supposed to be intelligent character. She was in the show. She was like part of freaking the squad, you know. And here she lacks basic freaking understanding of how to approach a situation. Like, why didn't she just call upon unit to send in like a proper squad to deal with the Angel situation and such? Oh my god, oh my god. I am dumbfounded. I am absolutely dumbfounded. Whoever wrote this game did a really freaking bad job. I played many Doctor Who games, but this is probably the worst one when it comes to dialogues, storyline and such. It is unfortunate because I really love Blink, and the whole concept of this game, to sort of follow up on that story, is really freaking exciting. But they really messed up along the way. Man, oh man, this is unfortunate. And it sucks as well because you got like actual actors from the show in the game, but the writing is just not quite up there quality wise. It's really freaking unfortunate. Oh well, I grabbed a camera from Aisha's car. I will patch you into that and the surveillance she set up earlier so you can see this is bad, very bad. I mean, why are these two questions an option? We saw what happened. The thing is, the angels are in the basement, all of them. I'm watching them, so they are not attacking yet. If you are watching them, how are you sending these messages? I'm using voice to text. It's coming in really handy right now. I'm not sure how long I can keep this up though, but there is a way to stop them. I need the disco ball in Lawrence's car. Well, at least they explained this in a way, I suppose. Let's play stupid. Now is not the time for parties. No, no. The disco ball is essentially hundreds of tiny mirrors. I could trap the angels with their own reflections. I have to get it from the car. But the angels will attack as soon as I turn my back. So just walk backwards, like, what's the issue? I'm coming over to help. No, I appreciate that, but you are the only one who knows I'm here. If anything happens to you, then I'm trapped and we are all scuppered. What the heck does scuppered mean? I never seen that word before. Scuppered, what the heck? Can you watch them with the Aisha's cameras? Oh my word. Welcome to the I Have a Brilliant Ideas Club. I mean, certainly not in this storyline. So despite all the cameras inside the house, there are still some blind spots. Maybe we can rotate some of the cameras. And you can help me with that. We can use the cameras outside, the ones Aisha installed to keep watch for Flint and his contractors. You can control those cameras through my app. Just turn all the cameras inward towards the house windows.
Joker 9226. Joker 9226. Joker 9226.
Oh my god, it's Joe. It's Joe calling. Joe Mama. It's Joe. It's freaking Joe. Also freaking Joker. Society, am I right? Anyways. It's risky, but then I can properly monitor the angels while I grab the disco ball. But please hurry, I cannot keep this up for much longer. Oh, I see. Oh, this is all the codes we had. Oh my god. Shark was 1, 7, 4, 7. It's a good thing I wrote those down. Watcher was 9, 3, 2, 9, 3, 2, 7. Angel was 5801. 5801. And the last one, the Joker, was 9226. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, we can actually control the camera. Okay, okay. Cool. So that's 1. That's 2. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, as they say. That's 3. Everything is set up. Osgood, I cannot access the... What the heck? Why is this here? I literally just now accessed them. Also, these two are green. Maybe I need to slightly change these. There we go. Not sure. Oh, there we go. You are too late. We cannot be stopped. Well, that's unfortunate, I suppose. I see we need to delete this once again. Yo, shocked Pikachu face, look at that. He's absolutely bamboozled.
Come on, come on. Larry, I love you. The doctor once said that courage isn't just about not being frightened. It's being afraid and doing what you have to do anyway, which is good to know because right now I am very, very afraid. But we have to do this. Okay. I'm in.
You should practice cardio. You got out of breath after running like only few meters to the car. Like, what the heck?
Oh, why is it always the cellar? Oh, cellar. From the Latin, solarium, meaning the place where monsters hide. God, it's not really, sorry. Distraction technique. It's a habit I got off the doctor. Trouble is, it never works.
Oh yeah, I forgot she got the inhaler. My bad. Sorry about that. I forgot. Me forgot. It's...
goes to Hella. Petronella goes to Hella.
If you're trying to scare me, you're doing a terrific job.
Still jealous of your sister, little girl, with her good looks and charm.
She's no angel, which is why I actually quite like her.
Oh, you've been around time travel machinery, haven't you, Petronella?
She likes to go out, though. Nightclubs, bars.
Lots of yummy Artron energy on you.
I'm more of a library girl myself, but we did go to the odd disco together.
Artron energy makes angels nice and strong.
Never liked the loud music.
Strong enough to...
But I always loved...
consume your world.
My phone! I think we just saved the planet with a disco ball. Oh, that is so the doctor.
I don't know, man, that seems kind of lame. I much preferred the way it was done in the actual Blink episode, where you forced them to stare at each other. Ah. I don't know, man. This game is probably, out of every game I played in the Doctor Who franchise, probably the least enjoyable for me. The story is fine, but the dialogues and such are just straight up stupid most of the time. It feels really badly written. And therefore the enjoyment from playing it is severely impacted, you know? Like, even Evacuation Earth from Nintendo DS felt better written than this. But oh well. I still, like, I'm glad I got to stream this, and I'm glad I got to play through this, but yeah, I feel like when you have these good actors from the actual show and you are trying to follow up on a well-liked episode of the show with the Weeping Angels and the Blink, I feel like when you have all that going for you, you should probably hire some better writers, make sure that the dialogues make sense, especially for Osgood, who is supposed to be, like, smart. I don't know, I feel like they kind of dropped the ball when it came to putting all the dialogues and such together. Which is a shame, because if this was just slightly better written, especially these chat messages, if someone just went over them a couple of times, adjusted some stuff here and there, it isn't even voice acted, these messages. So you could easily fix them up to make it a bit more, you know, sensical, but oh well, what can you do? Are you alright? Osgood? Yes, I am here. Just catching my breath. I completely forgot she needs to inhale. So this means it's not the Zygon, it's the real Osgood. Because the Zygon wouldn't need it, right? I don't know. I don't remember the details of that 12th Doctor story. It's been a long time since we've seen Osgood in the show, though. Has she ever appeared alongside the 13th Doctor? I don't think she has. I don't think she was anywhere with the 14th Doctor. Even though Unit was big part of that story, and I don't think 15th Doctor has had her anywhere, even though 15th Doctor also spent a lot of time in Unit. Which is kind of unfortunate. I wonder if she will maybe be part of the spin-off show that's supposed to come out in 2025. Because I kind of liked her in the stories in the show whenever she appeared. She was in some really good stories. She was in the 50th anniversary. Then she was in the Zygon invasion and such. It's been a while. It's been a while. So you are okay? I am alive. Anyway, the disco ball idea worked. The angels are frozen, trapped, as long as it stays in place. This is the part where you should contact Unit to come in, load everything up into a truck exactly as it is currently star-locked, and hide it away somewhere deep underground, instead of keeping it in the house. Let's see if the writers thought of that, or if that's not what's gonna happen. Well, the disco ball hold in that position. It'll do for now. It does make for a rather festive, if terrifying, tableau. I've informed Unit they will secure the angels properly, and I'll have to break the news about Aisha. I mean, she didn't deserve that. She might be doing well in the past too. So it seems they thought about what I said, so that's nice. That's good writing, at least towards the end. I do hope so. Aisha is certainly canny enough. We lost her, but she didn't lose her life. I'll make sure her loved ones know that she helped save our world. We did just save the world, probably. I doubt the angels would take over the entire world. They would probably just send a bunch of people in the town away. But who knows? We haven't really seen in the show at any point the Weeping Angels win, so we don't really know what it looks like when they like spread, you know. I doubt they would take over the whole world, though. That doesn't seem like something they would be capable of. They would probably just stick around small area, like they did in Angels Take Manhattan, and just feed off the people that happen to be in that area. But who knows? Despite the odds stacked against us, but you've proven that we can all stand up to monsters, no matter how terrifying they seem. Welcome to the fight. I'm almost certain now that the Doctor chose you for this mission, because the Doctor always knows a good person when they see one. I never met the Doctor in the game, so I don't know what they mean by choose you for this. I wasn't chosen, I just happened to stumble across a phone. So thanks. After everything we've been through together, you can call me Petronella. Well, I did promise you we'd part ways once we were done. I imagine you got quite a bit more than you bargained for. I'm just gonna keep calling you Osgood because that's easier to remember. I would say that yes. Well, I was glad for the help, so thank you. I'm gonna take a payment, or you can write me a check if you wanna thank me. You work for Unit after all, you should be able to compensate. Just saying. Did I have much of a choice? That's also a good response. I think my backup is on their way. I better go. Hey, it's been a pleasure. Goodbye, Osgood. Hey yo, it's the Doctor. What if I decline? That would be hilarious. Oh, it doesn't let me decline. Dang it.
Hiya, it's the Doctor. Don't worry, not your doctor, the Doctor. Phoning to say thanks for the work you did with Osgood. Top stuff. You were brave and dogged and whip smart and all those other words people normally use about me. Whoa, sorry about that. Okay, Osgood's busy overseeing the cleanup operation, but she wanted you to know they're moving the Angels from the basement to a top-secret cell in the Black Archives. And if you were worried about Mr. Flint, don't be. Got to him in time, and he's making a full recovery. He might still have a heart of stone, but the rest of him is going to be flesh and blood. Oh, hold on. Again. Sorry. Console's playing up. Time for its 2,000-year MOT. Osgood thought you should know something else important. That which holds the image of an angel becomes itself an angel. So when Larry took pictures of them on his phone, that's how they were able to infiltrate it. But hey, you dealt with all that, and I think... Hello? Oh, I'm picking up a distress signal from the Bar Galactica, so I best be off. Just one last message from Osgood. She said if you ever fancy working with her again, well, all you gotta do is pick up the phone. Literally. Oh, about Larry, my old friend. I really hope he's gonna be happy as, well, happy as Larry. But I'm not sure what happens to him next. I don't know everything. Where'd be the fun in that? See ya.
Oh, copyrighted audio. Well, seems like we reached the end of the credits finally. Sorry about the jump cut if you are watching on YouTube, but the audio was copyrighted and I had no ability to mute it. Unfortunately. But yeah, we finished the game. And here is an operation log of the Lonely Assassins. The Weeping Angels, a high-level threat, were neutralized by Agent Petronella Osgood and a civilian named Redacted. They removed my name from the game. My name is Gabin Biscuit. Unfortunately, Agent Aisha Green has been classified as my IA following the incident. Lawrence Nightingale is a civilian who knew of the Weeping Angels and Western Drumlins. Other known victims tied to him are his wife Natasha and sister Katie. Lawrence's phone is being held as evidence at unit. So 3 people got sent back in time. Operation Lock the Lonely Assassins. Deleted to corrupted angel fragments on time. Failed. I didn't even notice was timed. Convince Margarita to release the Natasha's footage. That was easy enough. TARDIS and Alabama. That's easy enough. TARDIS in the lure. That's alright. TARDIS and the doctor. Failed. I'm pretty sure I scanned this, but apparently not. Alrighty. So we failed 2 things, but we succeeded in others. And that will do for Doctor Who, The Lonely Assassins. Let me close the game before the music starts. And yeah, see you in the next one. Bye bye.